As always, first I'm gonna show you my ride path for this day. I started at the campsite in the valley, descended down to the Jintang County, then went to the Dazhuhe River, followed by a winding ride along the Dazhuhe River to Sopo village in Danba County. The total distance covered was approximately 150 kilometers.
Morning, 7 o'clock. Nice evening, nice camping experience. No rain, no thunderstorm, or cold. Now pack up for today's ride. Still bumpy road for another 1 hour. Then I think will be some pavement. Let's see.
The herders, a father and son duo, passed me. I had been invited to breakfast before packing up. They tried to persuade me to stay here for one more day and to join them to a mountain top, but where they would try to drive all the yaks down a hill and to a valley, because the winter was drawing close. If I hadn't planned to ride more, I would probably agree, adding that they would supply free food and camping. They lived a simple, pristine life, secluded from the modern world. No cell phone signal. Their annual income was 70,000 to 80,000 Chinese yuan, which was pretty good, and almost tax-free. Electricity came from the stream with a hydraulic generator. Heating came from a wooden stove, and the wood also served for cooking. The wood was cut from nearby mountains.
Along this valley, only got 11 families, so 11 horses, a stretch of more than 20 kilometers. The yaks were not, to mix with each other with this fence. My altitude right now is 3,860 meters. There will be only 1 kilometer to a pavement. Crisis will be averted very soon. If I didn't write a heavy book like this one, probably I would quite enjoy the process, but it's just too heavy. Gravel or gravels. Wow, finally, pavement. Wow, I'm so happy. Lianghekou County. It's amazing.
I eventually finished the bumping trail, and the moment I was on asphalt, I was submerged in this jaw-dropping scenery. No fine words can describe her beauty.
This site is super beautiful. Looking at these sceneries, all the bumpy road I've been riding is worth it now. Crystal clear water. Wow, it's so beautiful. There's a waterfall there. And check this majestic mountain. Lianghekou village. Still crystal clear water here. Turbulent. I'm so amazed by the view here. I can stay here for all day long. We're here for a rest. I got myself a pool up there because I'm the only one on this road, so no need to worry about cannot find somewhere to stop. For my lunch, sesame powder always. Why sesame powder always? Because it saves time. I will not be undernourished. Also, behind me, very beautiful reservoir. I'm gonna show you later. There's a tunnel on that side. There's a tunnel, but the water can be really high to my knee. So that's gonna be another challenge. Headlight on.
The water here at the tunnel entrance could be 40 centimeters in depth.
Well, stop here. See this river water. Crystal clear. This road also suffered a serious problem of landslides. The good thing that it's just some small rocks rather than the mud. See this towering cliff. Another hydropower station here. The water changes color because of muddy water in the tunnel. Wow, barely supported. Can now see it clearly. Too dark. Also landslides. You see all this debris with waste trunk. Oh, check this rock. This looks like limestone. Can be used for constructions, I think.
Here just presents another example of geological disasters. They've moved all the debris here and make it a mountain. As my altitude kept dropping, and I was getting closer to a countryside, as a lot of veg gardens could be spotted alongside the trail.
Well, a small village. Right now my altitude is 2,271 meters. I have descended for more than 1,800 meters.
Well, this is a Jintang town, a very small one. I had lunch here and then hit on the road again.
Look at this steep gully from the mountain top into the water body at the bottom. I stopped here. I bet you have heard like Chinese hot pot. It's very famous. Very important ingredient of that one is Sichuan pepper. It's really pungent, so you can try this one, it's spicy. But not fully myself, there's a lot of this stuff. Whoa, amazing engineering.
The road here was constructed by a huge hydraulic power plant nearby, but it was paved with concrete, so it could be slippery when wet on the pavement. This river has a famous name, the Daduhe River, which plays an important part in Chinese history. I'm showing you the topography here. The road winds along the river and tunnel to tunnel, continuous tunnels until I got to my destination for the day, Danba County. And here, what an amazing engineering.
Well, I stopped here to let the sun dry up all my camping gears. Yesterday there was no rain, but because of the heavy dew. If you have been reaching this far, you would know that I just follow the track here, just the old tunnel walk here, and then to this open road, and then to tunnel again. So basically, it's 95% of tunneling work. And if you check the surface, you can see many trunk or many probably trash. Because of the nature, because mountain torrents these days, and over there's a very huge hydropower station. Well, I'm gonna show you something. And here's a notice for missing person. And July 29th, there's one boy, 27th, because of the mountain torrents. Unfortunately, he was probably flushed away by this river. So he asked if anyone noticed any floating body, should let them know. A side story. Only 27 years old, a young boy. I think these workers are inspect the weak point of the strata. See where there's a potential of falling. Couldn't help pulling over here because there's something I really want to show you. This is a normal suspension bridge. This suspension bridge connects to the pavement over there, and then the pavement runs all its way to the middle part of this mountain. And then here's a waterfall. It's very beautiful, not very big, and there are several houses randomly at the middle part of this towering mountain. Just to build the suspension bridge and this construction work for, I can only say 3 houses, presumably. Why don't just move downwards? Probably because of scenery here, because of the ancestors. That's a Tibetan
Buddhism music powered by solar system, photovoltaic board, I think. Just that belief for locals.
I later learned that they once lived here, but relatively lower. Then because of reservoir constructions, they moved higher. Infrastructures here are most for free, provided by government.
Another temple. Well, there are a lot of small houses on this mountain. Well, this is a road that will lead me to my hotel today. And interestingly, government built all these roads for the villagers for free, even for the most remote ones over there on mountain top. They're all for free, but some villagers, they used the immoral way because they had knew that government would construct a road for them, so they planted some trees ahead. When government realized that, then the villagers tried to ask us for some money for some compensation because of the trees, so as to stop the government to construct the road for them. I think that's really unwise. Because if you want to get richer, then you gotta have a road. That's quite necessary. Well, again, some turns, very sharp, shivering. Rather high quality pavement. In China right now, most remote areas have equipped with pavement. Should be this one. Ah, yeah. Okay, this is the one. Not bad.
This is Suopo Township in Danba County, a county filled with ancient watchtowers, of which Suopo Township is one example.
Checked in, plan to have a tour before nightfall to see the White Tower. A lot of cactus here. Wow, full of apples. Not so many tourists. Seems like I'm over here. A model household. I think probably because of the architecture style. Small close to Tibetan style. It's a big villa.
我们家房子好看吗？
好看，我可以在那边再转转吗？
啊，可以可以的。
好，谢谢啊。
没有没有没有。
啊。For this house, the first floor is for these animals. The second floor for the family members. Well, quite a large family. Have to see. I'll show you. All this. The first block, the second block, and another side is third block. One family. Oh my God. That's really rich. This rooster is very radical. Yeah, they're really in nice harmony with each other, even though different species. And here's a watchtower. 2 watchtowers and building.
啥物标好看，高兴嘞。
这个是哪一年建的？
这是一般是800至1000年的历史。
800 to 1000 years ago.
And this is another side of her house. Can't believe that. Super rich, Gussie. Now let's check the next one. But this is also one family. I just don't get it why they're so rich. Why they got so much money to get them the house as such. I like that each one got like more than 400 square meters. Check this one, I'm gonna show you. One family. Holy moly. They are now millionaires. But there are too many to visit here today because it's just the first tier. There are many tiers around this mountainside. But I gotta go back because the host of my hotel prepared dinner for me for free and very friendly. You will never know how much did I spend for today's host. Only 15 euros. All these shining dots are homes for them. In dinner, the host solved my puzzle, as Tibetan men here dream of building their own houses, and each one has lasted generations. Each isn't the work of one man, but for generations, also with some support from the government